mom packed me a brown bag every day. From 5 years old up to 18. A note that said I love you XO. And all my friends, they're begging me, making bids on mom's fresh cookies.
今日はですね、これからちょっとサウナに行ってきます。で、簡単に持っていくものなんですが、まずこれが、今年、前の職場の人たちと北海道に行ったんですよ。で、その時に、一緒に行った友達、後輩なんですけど、その子が、私が前の会社を辞めるっていうお祝いみたいなもので、これをちょっとプレゼントしてくれて、サウナハットですね。はい。札幌限定のものです。ありがとうございます。これを持ってきます。で、このポーチは、これも、前の職場ですごくお世話になった方がくれたポーチなんですけど、この中には、最低限、化粧水とかが入ってます。で、少し休憩室で本も読もうかなって思っているので、今読んでる原田マハさんの最果ての彼女、あれですね、前々回かの動画で2冊買ってしまったっていうのを載せたと思うんですけど、はい、今読んでます。とっても面白いです。まだ全然3分の1くらいしか読めてないんですけど、すごく面白いです。で、小説もそうだし、ちょっとビジネス的な本でも何でもそうなんですけど、基本的にペンをよく持ち歩いてて、小説だったら、その言葉の中の自分がちょっと好きな表現だったり、グッときた言葉っていうのを、もう全然がっつり線引いちゃうタイプなんですよ、私は。で、後でパラパラってめくった時に、その線が引いてあるところを、ふと読み返したりするのが結構好きで、なんでペンを持ってってます。メガネですね。これは動画入ってます。私目悪いので、普段コンタクトなんですけど、サウナに行くと、今は一応つけてるんだけど、もしかしたら外すかもしれないんで、その時にね、視界がなくなってしまうので、メガネ。で、このメガネも、たまにご質問をいただくんですけど、これ一応もう欠けちゃってるんだけど、ゾフのメガネです。ただこれはもうめちゃめちゃ前のやつなんですよね。普通のゾフの黒縁のメガネで、ブルーライト入ってます。で、ちょっと面白いのが、見えるかな？この端がガチャガチャなんですけど、これは、実家で飼ってる犬が気づいたらここを噛んでて、はい、ガリッガリになってますね。はい。なんかこれもちょっと、自分的には思い出、家族を感じれる傷跡的な感じで、はい、これも気に入ってます。あとは、運動用の着替えとかも持っていきます。
Making all our plans, could have pressed pause forever. I don't wanna miss a minute, but life moves too fast. I wanna hold on to the moments of you and I. Could we go back to summertime love? Could we go back to summertime? Summertime life bringing me back to moving slow. We never had a plan.
体にこの2つを塗りたくってます。
It's okay, at the lake it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down.
Ooh, put it on me, she my little pontoon shorty. On the way at the lake, ooh yeah, it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down.
Pass me a cold one, only getting older, so I'ma gon' pull you closer. If it's okay with you.
If the mountains on the cans blue, need one for both hands, baby, grab two. Land on the front and get your tan on. Water to my knees, 100 deep out of the sandbar. No keeping track of time, fuck the last car. Eyes on the prize, everyone looking like who she? Baby, off one in that two-piece. Water pit is my intentions, I can make it splash. What's the cost of risking it all? I can pay in cash. It feels right. Drop the anchor down, we'll be here for a while. Got me thinking about all the good times coming our way. Oh yeah.
Ooh, put it on me, she my little pontoon shorty. It's okay, at the lake it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, it's about to go down.
Ooh, put it on me, she my little pontoon shorty. On the way at the lake, ooh yeah, it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down.
Pass me a cold one, only getting older, so I'ma gon' pull you closer. If it's okay with you, if it's okay, you can slide anywhere that you like. It's a try to take your hand, making waves all day through the night. In the sandbar, baby, I can stand up.
It feels right. Drop the anchor down, we'll be here for a while. Got me thinking about all the good times coming our way. Oh yeah.
Ooh, put it on me, she my little pontoon shorty. It's okay.
that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the tie. But I would never, ever, ever couldn't believe. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw it, so I'm happy I got free. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never